Have you been confronted with someone who's difficult to handle, who's aggressive, who tries to dominate? You would have also met people who don't speak up and they bury their emotions within them. And then there are those who are loved by everyone. Have you ever wondered why people behave so differently? This happens because each of us has a dominant communication style. In this video, we will uncover each of these styles, which will help you understand people and manage situations in a much better way. We will also be sharing the most preferred communication style towards the end of the video, so please stay tuned till the end. We will break each style into 4 stages: the characteristics, the underlying beliefs, the non-verbal cues, and the result or outcome of using the style. Let's get started. The aggressive style of communication. Aggressive communicators are verbally, physically, or emotionally abusive. They promote their needs in a way that violates the rights of others. They speak loudly to get their point across. Speaking of loudness reminds me that we have made a video about the different elements of communication like volume, pitch, rate of speech, and etc. You can check it out here. Coming back to the aggressive communication style, let's talk about the characteristics. They don't consider other people's opinion or views. They try to dominate others. They use humiliation to control others. They're very impulsive. They're poor listeners and they interrupt frequently. When we look at the underlying beliefs, they go like this: I am superior and right. You are inferior and you are wrong. I am never wrong. You're not worth anything. It's all your fault. When we look at the non-verbal cues, they point fingers, they frown, they squint their eyes critically, they have a piercing eye contact, they have an overbearing posture, and they speak loudly to get their point across. When we look at the outcome or the result of such the communication style, these people are not really popular or likable. They generate fear and hatred in other people. They always blame other people instead of owning up their own issues. They waste time and energy over supervising others. Because of all this, they experience frequent anger, impatience, and hostility. Passive communication style. Passive communication is a style in which people avoid directly saying what they want or what they think, and that often involves uncomfortable body language. Many people with social anxiety end up using passive communication. The characteristics of this style is they fail to express their feelings, needs, or opinions. They allow grievances and annoyances to accumulate within them. They allow others to infringe on their rights. They tend to speak softly and apologetically. They allow others to make decisions for themselves. They trust others but not themselves. And because of all this, they don't generally get what they want. When we look at the underlying belief, it goes like this: I am unable to stand up for my rights. I don't know what my rights are. I get stepped on by everyone. I'm weak and I cannot take care of myself. People never consider my feelings. And because of which, they are the yes kind of people. They never disagree. When we look at the non-verbal cues, they fidget a lot. They nod their head often and they come across as pleading. They frequently smile and nod in agreement. They speak fast when anxious and they speak slow when they are doubtful. They exhibit poor eye contact and they have a slumped body posture usually. The outcome of this communication style is that the people feel anxious, they feel depressed and confused. They are withdrawn and silent. They give up being themselves. They build dependency relationships and they slowly lose their self-esteem. And they end up promoting other people's causes over their own. They're the invisible kind who say yes to everything and they don't have or they don't voice their opinion. The passive aggressive communication style. In this style, individuals appear passive on the surface, but they're actually really acting out of anger in a subtle, indirect, or behind the scenes way. They're the typical manipulative kind of people. Their characteristics are they usually mutter to themselves rather than confronting the person or the issue. They never confront it directly. They also have difficulty in acknowledging their anger. They use facial expressions that don't match how they feel. Like they smile and yet they're angry. And they also tend to use sarcasm a lot. When we speak about the underlying beliefs, they go like this: I'm weak and I'm resentful, so I sabotage, I frustrate and I disrupt you. I'm powerless to deal with you head on, so I use guerrilla warfare or backstabbing. I will appear cooperative, but I'm actually not. Next is the most preferred communication style, and it is the assertive communication style. In this style, individuals clearly state their opinions and feelings and firmly advocate for their rights without violating the rights of others. Such individuals come from a place of high self-esteem. When we look at the underlying beliefs, they go like this: we are equally entitled to express ourselves respectfully. I am responsible for getting my needs met respectfully. I realize that I have choices in my life and I do consider all opinions. I place a high priority on having my rights respected, and also I respect the rights of others. The non-verbal cues of this communication style are as follows. They are active listeners. They maintain good eye contact. They speak in a calm and clear tone of voice. They have a relaxed body posture. They are open and natural. They are attentive and their facial expressions show interest. When we look at the outcome of this style, these individuals feel connected to self and others. They feel in control of their lives. They create a respectful environment for others to grow and mature. They enjoy the well-being and they're emotionally healthy. They also enjoy good relationships. Let us summarize the learnings by comparing the different communication styles based on the directness of communication and the thought that is given to others. When we talk about the aggressive communication style, it is high on the directness of communication, but it is low on the thought that is given to others. When we talk about the passive communication style, it is low on the directness of communication, but it is high on the thought that is given to others. When we talk about the passive aggressive communication style, it is low both on the directness of communication and the thought that is given to others. Finally, when we talk about the assertive communication style, it is high on the directness of communication and it is also high on the thought that is given to others. If you found this video informative and helpful, please like and subscribe to this channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you.